You know, I used to like you people. I asked you to watch our video, and I keep looking back at them and like, is one 6.2, a third? So if you're gonna do me and Mr. Chestnut like that, then I'm just gonna talk trash to you today. It's just the way it's gonna be. I don't know. You might be in Nebraska somewhere, tuned into Facebook or something. You might have a Fairmont in Nebraska. I don't know, but today you're gonna learn about trash talking, Southern style. No, I'm just messing with you now. What I want to do today is Mr. Chestnut and I are going to share with you some historical background and then current up to date viewpoints of the way we pick up trash, solid waste here in our town. That's what the deal was about. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure that out. Talking trash, I'm not going to call you names on a YouTube video. I don't want to get sued. When I was first elected commissioner in 1977, I had this grand plan that I was going to jump into all these town activities and see what was going on. So I volunteered to ride the trash truck, the town of Fairmont's trash truck, with the trash crew because we picked up our own trash in 1977. We had our own truck, three guys, guy driving, two guys holding on, and I got the seat and we went around and it was in the summer and they'd been canning vegetables and one house we went to had three babies and there was diapers and I lasted 30 minutes, Jerome. I lasted 30 minutes and I told the driver to take me back to my house.
That's all
I
right.
couldn't take it no more. Fairmont used to, and a lot of towns, I'm sure, small towns, used to pick up their own trash. New York City, I'm sure, still does. And we had the metal trash cans and then the stuff you buy for $1.50 at the convenience stores. And we grew out of that. Things happened. Costs went up. We just got out of that. But for a while, Fairmont did that. We picked up our own trash. We picked up our own limbs and leaves. People threw trash, refrigerators and things like that out. We picked those up. And then it got a little out of hand, a little costly.
Yeah.
So we got away from that. But I remember those days. They were good days. We were self-contained, had a lot of people working for Public Works, 40 or so people. And so Public Works Director Ben Hill and before him Art Schull, they could afford to have, three guys on a trash
Yeah.
truck. And things started breaking down and then other issues came up. And so we had to convert and then we had to go out to contract. Now that brings me into turning the program over to Mr. Chestnut because he's done this in several places. He's been in that kind of business, and I want to have him tell you a little bit about, in the remaining time we have today with you, what it's like to be in the solid waste business modern times.
Most definitely, Mr. Mayor. You are correct. Today, during these times, we operate versus via contract with our solid waste collector. Solid waste is, for one, a big business. For two, it's a very expensive business.
Yeah.
So when you say that the town got out of the business because it was so expensive, I understand that. The cost of these vehicles, the cost of increased labor, really puts most small towns out of the solid waste collection business. Um, we just went back and had our solid waste contract renewed this past summer, and even then, it wasn't a highly competitive bid because a lot of the companies can't compete with the larger organizations that does solid waste. So we renegotiated our contract. We have standard garbage pickup here in the town. We have leaf and limb pickup here, but one of the things that our public works still does is pick up the brown goods around town. That's your couches, your old refrigerators, and that sort of thing. So our public works still help out with it, you know, but it's all a part of a larger conversation to keep our town clean, you know. So we have every citizen here that has an active water and sewer account has the ability to put their card out every week and get it collected. Then they have the opportunity to put out leaf and limb. every week that gets picked up. And then brown goods, our public works guys pick them up. You know, the message I wanted to leave with our citizens is we all have an obligation to keep our town clean. We try to do what we can with our public works department to keep the town looking pretty decent. But you know, you have an opportunity if you have mess all around your house to fill up that container every week. If you got a lot of overgrown stuff around your house, you have the opportunity to cut that down, put it beside the road so we can collect it so the town looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Even here at Town Hall, Mr. Mayor, we have a 40-foot container for recycling for our citizens. You know, if you're, you know, environmental friendly, if you're pro-green, you know, take your recyclables, put them in the back of your car or on the back of your truck and bring it up to Town Hall and use our container. But, you know, it's again, you know, our concern is that we're able to use our solid waste collection abilities to keep our town looking decent. Now, one of the things I want to, you know, just share with our citizens is that, you know, if you have a commercial company come and do work on your property, it really they need to haul that stuff off. You know, your larger trees, your big piles of brush, that need to be hauled off by your contractor. We allow our citizens to put beside the road a 5x5 pile of, you know, green shrubbery. Leaves is a big thing here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone loves, you know, raking up their leaves, you know, and putting them street side. And that's a great thing. We want to keep our community clean, you know. So any way we can help you to get your property cleaned up, you just reach out to us and let us know. We all want to see this town clean. And even last week, Mr. Mayor, or this past weekend, you and a group of citizens went out and did litter pickup across the town. And we like those efforts on behalf of our citizens. We recently got approached at a board meeting about doing an adopt a block program where they want to go out and clean up the program. And that proposal was brought to us by Ms. Moore, and we think that's a great idea.
We are going to follow up on this. We want to let you know that we want to keep our town clean and appearance up, and we're going to be working hard on that. And I'm not going to go on the garbage truck and pick up any more diapers. I'm not going to do that.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can call me up and tell me I'm not a good mayor and I'm not doing my job, and I'm still not going to pick up any diapers. I'm sorry.
That's right.
But I might pick up some leaves and some cups.
Yes, most definitely.
And a couple of bottles, but no diapers.
Awesome.
Y'all be good. We'll be back with you in a very short amount of time for another program.
Thank you.